Hi IT lovers, welcome back to web editing with VSC, Visual Studio Code, and the exercise files in German by icdl.org or easyforme.at. There you can go and download the files if you want to follow along. As usual, thank God, I'll give you all an easy keywords, English and French translation of the questions. Today it's VSC Tuto number 1 part 5. We move on with our demo test containing 32 questions. Now we'll do the 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Okay, come on, let's do it. Back to our instructions file. We go straight to these questions down here. All right, as you can see, we have 9 lines to read from 21. You see where my cursor is, 21 until 25. We have 9 lines to read, but I'm going to cut that in 3. And this is what you got to do in short. Let's start with German. Öffnen Sie Barcelona.html. Im Text Gäste müssen für bla 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 und so weiter den Text in Barcelona einfügen. Entfernen Sie den Zeilenumbruch vor dem Wort beinhalten und fügen Sie danach eine Tabelle. Breite 60%, 5 Zeilen, 2 Spalten, Rahmenbreite 3 Pixel, Innenabstand 0, Zellenabstand 5, Tabelle rechts ausrichten und obersten Zeile verbinden. And now in English, open Barcelona.html in the text, excuse me, Gäste müssen für bla bla bla, insert the text in Barcelona. Remove the line break before the word beinhalten, and after it, insert table, white 60%, 5 rows, 2 columns, border white 3 pixel, inner spacing 0, cell spacing 5, align the table to the right and merge the top row. En français, donc, ça va donner comme traduction des 5 questions de 21 à 25. Ça va donner ouvrez barcelona.html. Dans le texte qui commence par Gäste müssen für blablabla, etc. Insérez le texte in Barcelona. Ensuite, supprimez le saut de ligne avant le mot beinhalten. Puis, insérez un tableau, largeur 60%, 5 lignes, 2 colonnes, bordure 3px, espace intérieur 0, espacement des cellules 5. Alignez le tableau à droite et joignez la ligne du haut. All right, we are ready. Now let's go and do it. All right, folks, this is where we stopped last time with this the documents here called Florence. I hope you remember that we had to insert these 2 margins, you see. Line 11 and 12. This is where we stopped, and now we have to open something else called Barcelona. So we're going to close this one and open so here I have the, let me just close this one, this folder. Where is Barcelona? Here, Barcelona HTML. This is how it looks like, and this is the website page of a city called Barcelona. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the before and then the after. Now we go to the browser. Let me open it, go live. So we take a look at it. All right, this is how it looks like. See, this is the whole page. As you can see, I can't scroll more down. So this is the text here. Gäste müssen für die Reisen ihre Präsenz, blah, 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 which we have to change, well, modify, insert the, in Barcelona somewhere here. And this is all we got. We have this bulleted list here and the logo. This is all we got here on this Barcelona, as you can see here, Barcelona HTML. Okay, now let's go back to our territory where we have to make all these changes. Okay, as you can see, the text, the H2, Gäste müssen für die Reisen ihre Präsenzen auswählen. In Barcelona, we're going to put it here because it makes sense for those who speak German. So, of course, in lowercase, in Barcelona. Voila, a little space, and this is what we have. Let me read it, line 46, H2. Gäste müssen für die Reisen in Barcelona ihre Präferenzen auswählen. Okay, so we good? Now, next part was the word beeinhalten is right here located as line 50, beeinhalten. And we have here a line break, Zeilenumbruch, line break right here. This is the BR here. I hope you can see the BR here is the line break. So let me first go back to the browser to show you the difference. So the before and after. Why is this word here? Beeinhalten. I can show it to you. This is the word beeinhalten. So, and the line break word beeinhalten is not up here after the, the option. It should be just right after the option, but it's you know, the line after. So we're going to correct that. Let's go back to our file and we remove this brr, like you know, Spanish people would say brr. Okay, so we remove that. Tack. Now we have beeinhalten like this. I hope you can see now the difference. And let's go back to the browser. And now you can see the difference. The Optionen beeinhalten, they are, you know, on the same level now. This is what we just did. It makes sense, you see. Okay, now we can go back to our, you know, territory where we have to make the changes. So now we are done, almost done. Actually, the biggest part is coming where we have to insert this table, and this is also right after this word. So right after the P for paragraph, we just, you know, get out table. Okay, let's start. So here we write table, and we already have IntelliSense. So we select. Okay, we have our table pair here. So we have to separate. We have to separate them for a little while, just like this, you see. And we go in the first pair table, and this is where we have to insert our border already, you see. And the borders, I said 3px, 3px. And now we want to insert the style so we can get the white inside. And it's a style. This is how you gotta learn it. Don't ask me why. This is just a pattern you have to follow. You have to get the style inside in order to get this white. Okay, we show style, and then we can write white, and it's gonna be 60%, 60. So and so here all we have to do is to write th. This is our table header, th. Here we get it, and it comes also in pair. So before we insert the th, we're gonna get a table row, because without the row you can put the header. Okay, so it's gonna be tr in the front, and this one we remove first the th here. We have to separate again the table row, so we do it like this, and now we can get the th here, the table header, and we separate again the th. And here inside the th, this is where we have to add a style again, so we can insert this padding. So style, yes, style again, here it is. And here it's a padding, so it's 0 padding and 5 border spacing, but it's not going to look good for my tuto, so I'm going to make it a little bigger. Let's get a padding. You can try it afterward. You're gonna know what I mean when I say that. It's better you get the padding a little, you know, bigger. So I'm gonna get a 10 px inside, px in English, yeah? And then we're gonna get this this border. Yes, it's border spacing. Yeah? Okay, border spacing. Something is coming, but there is no border spacing. So I'm going to take let's say border bottom, and I change the word here. So I'm going to do it spacing, and here we're going to get a 5, huh? Here 5 px, and then at the end of the th, huh? So I can get this one back on the top there, like this. And we want this twice because we have, let's say, 5 rows and 2 columns. So for 2 columns, of course, I need 2 table header. So I'm just going to copy this one, Control C, and I get it down here. Control V. Okay. You know what? For this one, let's just go and take a look already in the browser to see what already happened. So here it is. You see this is the beginning of the table, huh? Then we're going to make sure when we finish that it gets merged. Right now it's not merged, and we want to merge it, but we already have done the call span, and actually the system is expecting other rows. Let's do it right now. So let's copy that again. Control C, tac, Control V. Okay, now it looks better. Now you can see that we just added something. Okay, let's go back there. As I said, we're going to do the call span, you know, right here. But let me first finish with all the rows. Now that we have done the table header, the TH, we want the table data. But they didn't give us any data to put inside, so it's going to be an empty table. But it's the right pattern already. All we have to do is to change this TH here in TD. So I'm not going to complicate. I'm going to Control V, Control C again here, Control C, and I get it down here. Okay, and I'm just going to change here, you know, to TD because it's the same thing. You see, I mean Control Alt and down arrow, and get here TD for table data, and down in the back here I have to do it manually, and here TD. And now we can copy this one, the TD, the table data, with always with the table row together, and I Control V again. Okay, now first let's go and see what we got and stay. Okay, as we can see, together we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, one last row, and good. Yes, I know it's 1 row and a couple of rows. Okay, let me take it once again, Control C, and get it down here, Control V. And now we have 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 et 5. 5 rows. So the table looks definitely better like that. Now let's merge these this top, these 2 cells of the top. Let's go back to our territory where we change stuff here. So right after table here, the beginning of the table, we get our call span, and it's going to be, of course, it's a TH, the table headings, cells of the top. So this is why we have to show the TH. And again, we separate a little bit, but wait, we go first in the first TH, and here we get the call span. called span because these are 2 columns. We have also called rows, you know, to merge the rows, but it's not the case here. They didn't ask us to. So it's going to be called span, and we want two cells. So here we get a 2, and then we have to do the same as, you know, down here with style. Let's add it right now. Style, and it's going to be padding 10. And here we are just the same as, you know, below, the style and the border spacing. Okay, we're good. Now let's go take a look at our beautiful table, how it's merged. It's merged. Okay, you see the 2 cells here, they are merged, they are joined. Okay, so we're good with our table. Basically, this is all we had to do. We don't have anything else to do, so just want you to take a look at it just in case you need you know, to copy that. You see, this is the pattern for a table with 5 rows and 2 columns. That's an easy one, but of course it needs practice. Okay, we're good. As I said, I already have autosave. I like to repeat it because it's important to save, and we're good now with the file called Barcelona. I hope you could learn something new, or I could refresh your memory with something you forgot about. The rest is coming next, if God willing. Until then, may He bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.